Do I communicate with the person that always make joke in the office? Then the person will say, "Oh, fire, fire, boss say fire." Hi everyone, I'm Raymond back again. Today I'm going to expand on the topic coaching, specifically on sales management coaching. In sales management coaching, there are three key points to take note. Number one is to instill ownership. Number two is asking the right question. And number three is the communication approach. Let me expand on instilling ownership. Take for example, one of my managers for my organization asked me, "Boss, can you brief my staff? Can you train my staff?" My question to the manager would be what do you need to learn from me? What do you need to hear from me so that you can brief and train your staff more properly rather than me training and briefing them directly? So that is where ownership are being created, ownership are being instilled and hand over down to the management, to the leader that is necessary to carry their work. Asking the right question. Let me illustrate this in an example. In an event, let's say some of our employees are late or non-participative. Often at times we make statements, but the best situation are questions directed to the managers and the leaders. Why are our employees late? Is there any challenges that we as business owners or managers are not aware? By asking the right question, create the opportunity for us to identify the root problem. And that's what makes most organizations grow. The communication approach. It's important to communicate well, especially in the topic of what you want to communicate to your team. So example, you have 10 employees in your organization. In different level of communication, it's always communicated to different people at the start or different group of people so that we can actually let them cascade down the communication. Example, if today now there's a fire outside the office. I saw the fire, I come back to the office. Do I communicate with the person that always make joke in the office? Then the person will say, "Oh, fire, fire, boss say fire." So the question is to communicate with the person that is most certain so that the communication can be done well. And most leaders are not aware that communication approach is the key. As I wrap up this series, I want to focus on the word ownership. If you want an organization to grow, is to create and instill ownership in all your managers and your leaders. And that's where the organization will grow stronger. I wish you all the best in growing your team and your organization.